All right, hi, this is Attica, and welcome to Series 1, Episode 2 of our first look at Manor Lords. So in the first episode, we got off to a pretty good start, I think. We set up 10 homes, but only 9 plots. And we set up hunting and can gathering out here with the wild animals. And I think I've got a mistake here. I've got them hunting down to 5. I think what's happening here, I saw this somewhere on a post, I read this somewhere. We've got the limit set down to 10, and this is a rich deposit, rich deposit of animals. So there's potentially 40 here. I'm going to move that limit up to half of 20, or half of 40, which is 20. Now the default is 10, which happens to be half of 10. The default limit is 10, which is half of 20, which is a standard deposit, but we have a rich deposit. And I thought maybe, well, that means we can hunt a little more. I think we want to leave it up, though. We want to leave plenty of animals here so they can breed faster. So I think you actually get more bang for your buck. Does anyone know for sure about that? But we have not been getting, I don't think, great production out of the meat or the hides. Just okay, and I'm kind of disappointed. This isn't even better than I would have expected from a standard deposit. So what I want to do is, again, change that limit to 20. And for now, I mean, if we needed him, in fact, we could actually, in fact, take him off for a while because he's not really used. Now let's see what's this here. And we can take, this is the one I just kept noticing when I was editing the first video. I just kept making this mistake of not taking this guy off because the berries we've depleted the berries. So we're not going to be bringing in any more food. So we've got 66 meat and 109 berries stored up, fortunately. And we'll see if these animals can breed and kind of replenish their stock quickly for us. Now, what do we want to do? First of all, we only have 10 houses and 9 families here, and we've got 71% approval. We need to be ready for more people to come in. So I think what we're going to do is go out here. I think I'd like to build a road through here, just as like a dividing line. And now let's go ahead and set up. And I also want to kind of segment what I'm doing into just do this, then do that, because there's so much you could do in this game. There's so many things. I want to get, if you notice, it's hard to tell. This looks sparse here. So there's all these things that could be trees, but there's a way for us to figure that out. We can go out here to this cosmetic under build and get this erase shrubbery. And these are purely cosmetic, non-gameplay items that are out there just to make the map look more realistic. But what we can do is go through this area where the logs are, and you can see how there is, see this? There's nothing for them to cut. So this guy needs to be moved, but we're not going to actually move it. We're going to leave it there because remember, logging camps are two things. They're both production facility. They go out and get the logs. They're also storage for the logs. So we're going to build another logging camp. So let's go over to here and put a logging camp back here like this. And I think I'm going to just circle it with a road like that. And then connect that road to our road down here. And the other thing is, I thought this was a kingdom road, but if you notice, I think it's the same size as the roads we're building. If we go look at the King's Road, where we know it is, like right here, see, it's wider. So I'm going to double check to see if this is indeed the King's Road. We're going to go R for road, and I'm going to try to erase this. I'm going to hold down Alt. See, it will allow me to remove that. That is not the King's Road. And this is where I was going to put the planning on putting a trading post. No, that is not the King's Road. If we go out here on this one, and see, King's Road cannot remove. I want to go down here and test. King's Road cannot remove. So this in here is not the King's Road. So we want to put a trading post down here. We've got a fair amount of leather. We've got a little unemployment. Let's go, we've got construction workers that we could assign to jobs. So let's go trading post, and make sure it's attaching to the King's Road. And then let's build a road like this to kind of straighten that connection up a little bit. Like so. And let's have them build that as the highest priority, and they can do this one as right behind it. Okay. A bandit camp. Okay. What do we got? We got one. Ooh, there's three. One here, one here, one here. And we have, let's look to see what we can do for a militia. We recruit, and we've got 20 spirit. We have 18 people and 18 males and 20 weapons, 20 spears, 20 shields. 18. Okay, yeah, we've maxed out. There's no more coming in from our existing. We need houses. We just need one more family to move in with 2 males. And we should have and Captain Harpoon gave me a nice tip. He said he started playing this, and he said the tab key just has all kinds of info. So I tried it. I loaded this thing up earlier and tried it and looked. And look at this. It actually tells us things like how many people do we have assigned to these buildings, right? 0, 0, 1, 0 out here, 0 here. This is great. This is so much easier than having to look at each one to see if we've got anybody assigned, right? It's just excellent. Okay, so thank you, Captain Harpoon, for that. And I have been using, and you can even use it to locate. Let's see. Yeah, over here, there's an ox because it has the symbol. It makes it easier to find. So let's just get these buildings built. See, I've already done 2 things. I said I was going to do 1 thing. And as soon as we get another family to move in and give us 10 adults, we will go to start fighting bandit camps. And we have a development point, but I don't want to use it yet because I want you to be able to see the great advantage that the new development point is going to give us. Okay, there's another family. We have 19 males. So they must have moved in. They didn't move in there. Oh, there's one person. The husband. Huh. Okay, we're 10 out of 10. We need some more homes. Oh, goodness. I want to make some large homes here. I want to make them... Go back this way. Quite a bit. Make 5 quite long homes like this, where the work area behind them is large, okay? And these are eventually going to be our these will eventually be vegetable fields to give us a third food. Bandits just stole 10 tools. All the tools we had, they just stole them. Okay, how many adults do we have now? 20. All right, good. Let's go. This is going to slow us down a bit, but we want to go out here and formulate a spear militia. 20 spears, 20 long shields, 20 people. We could have up to 36. Of course, we don't have that many people, so we're going to click on this and say rally and start them heading this way. I'm going to run it for a second. They've formed up. Now I'm going to pause, and I'm going to tell them not to run, because even though we do want to do this in a hurry, we do not want them to run and get too tired. Now, I think we'll pick up this one last. This one is closest to him, so I'd like to get it first. On the other hand, if I get too close to this one, he's going to come out. So we may just want to just go get this one right off the bat. Just go get him right off, first thing. So let's just walk. In fact, let's run down there for a while. Let's run down to about here and then rest. I think that would be the way to go. See, they're getting really tired. They're climbing a hill, everything. They don't like anything of this about this. If they run down to there, then we can let them rest for a bit. See, their fatigue is diminishing quickly. Their effectiveness is going right back up. And that tab key is also useful, of course, on these troops. We can see these guys have 1 attack, 5 armor, 8 shield, and 10 impaling. That impaling is important on that first charge. It really is an effective thing to stop the first charge of the enemy and give them damage. So now our effectiveness is going up. I think we can start walking yes, toward the enemy now. And we'll look for when he pops out. Here he comes. So we want to set up, this is all pretty flat. Actually, if we were to go right back here, we're going to make him run up a hill to come to us. And that should be ideal. All right. And we're going to say stand your ground.
Stand and fight!
Which doubles our defense. And should help us absorb that first blow from him. Because his troops, we'll do tab over him. You can't see it, can you? Oh, there it is. Attack 1, armor 3, charge 3, and shield 1. So they're much weaker troops, but they can charge a little bit. That's what they like to do, is charge into you. But we got the perfect anti-charge troop here. So we should be able to make short work of these guys. We outnumber them, and we got better troops too. There we go. So we took that first attack without giving any ground, and now we're going to go into a more balanced attack and defense so we can get more attacks in on him. There, he's starting to lose people, so we're going to go ahead and push forward, finish that off. Okay. Now we're going to go into run mode, and we're going to run down here and take our spoils. Okay. Now, we could send these to the town if we need the money, but where we really want the money is in our own treasury. Notice, too, we picked up 320 influence because we defeated bandits. All right, I'm going to put it back on stand ground. We want to go get this one before this guy decides to come over and get them. So we're going to go, I think we'll do the same thing. Let's run. Let's run down to right there. And then we'll rest. It may be better just to walk the whole way, I don't know. We'll stop running. And
your orders.
We'll rest up a little bit. All right, there, we finished our trading post. So I'm going to pause and go back up there and get it set up. Okay. So we're going to put a family on the trading post. We're going to go trade, and then it's set up with all these categories: the construction, crops, food, crafting, commodities, and military. And you can trade just practically anything you need. There are trades that require more major routes. See, we're topped off at 25, so even our most expensive routes are only 25, and some of them are cheaper for the lower price items. We want to go to the crafting materials, and we want to scroll down here and find leather. So we have 37 in our settlement, in our region. We're going to spend 25 coin to open that trade route, and we're going to say export leather and keep, you know what, we're going to keep 0. So just take whatever you can get up there, because what's going to happen, what should happen is our warehousing system will stock the stalls first, and then the people who work here will go up and get stuff out of the warehouse and bring it down here to be traded. Okay. So let's see, where's our troops? How are they doing? Let's walk up a little ways and see if we can still lose fatigue while we walk. Oh shoot, he's already charging us. Let's go back up this hill. At least make him charge up a hill. So we are a little tired, but these guys are going to get tired running up that hill toward us. Plus we have the higher ground advantage. There we go. We took his first shot, and now we will go to a more balanced approach, offense and defense. Look to see who dies first. There, he's starting to lose his troop. He's gone. He's gone. That didn't take much. We'll go into run mode, and we'll run down here and get the goodies for that fight. Okay. And again, we're going to put it in our treasury. So that got us 176 more coin and some more honor, another 320 in honor. So now we're up to 640. Now we're going to go find that last bandit camp And I think we
Pick
will
up the
just
pace.
walk to that one. And I want to go, while they're walking, I want to go up here and check our trading post. There's nothing in it. Here we go. We got transporting. So here we go. This lady has a cart. She should be bringing some leather down here to trade. Remember, we're missing the male of that family. All right, let's speed this up and get back to our battle. Have to find my army. Now the trading post would like a market stall. They don't need one because we're not importing anything to sell. Right? Now for this one, it looks like we look at the hills. I think we could do well right here. If we had control of these guys.
Your
I
orders?
think we could do well if we could get to right here.
Yes, sire.
Maybe like that.
Forward.
Let's see if that'll work. They may come out too quickly for us. How tired are we? Oh, we're very tired, but we'll just sit right there and rest while those guys charge us. Our effectiveness is going up. Taking a bit of a chance fighting with tired troops, but we're making these guys run up a hill to meet us. And we're in stand
Units, stay
ground.
still.
Oh, we bounced back a little on that one. Let's go to
Fight
more
as
balanced
you are.
attack. Yeah, he's losing first. We're good. Ooh, we lost troops though. See? The fatigue killed us.
Men.
Bad job, bad job. But it's okay.
Yes, sire.
We'll get over it. We'll recover the men and we can get, see, we've got 960. We need 1,000 prestige to press our first claim. Okay. And we're going to pad our own treasury with money. So I don't see anything else we can do while we're out here. So let's send our troops back.
Forward.
Send them back to there and go. And let's see what's happening here with the trade. We must, well, we've got 10 in there to trade, and we must have traded some because our money has gone up a bit. We must have made a trade. Oh, and I forgot to change that pricing, which doesn't affect our exports. But let's look at the pricing in here and go down to what we're trading. So our export price is 6, right? But if you look at one, like if we were not exporting, there would be a second price here. But like dyes, 4 to export and 14 to import, 10 more to import. Okay, and that's true of all of them. But if we go now into our development point and say, take better deals, now we go look at our prices and see they're all just one price. And we go back down to those dyes, it's 4 and that's it, 4 export or import. So now we can import things at the same price we could export them. In other words, much cheaper than we could otherwise. And that's all well and good because that way eventually we're going to be exporting some stuff or importing some stuff as well. Okay, right now let's get our next task in line. We've got 11. We're still building houses here. Let's get those houses done.
Who's using the auger? I need to drill holes for the pegs.
Okay. All right, let's see here. All right, raiders are going to come. If we track their movement, we can kind of keep track of when they might show up. So we're going to do that. They'll be here in 1 year, 365 days. Now, our next things, we want to upgrade our church and get some more influence. So we need stone, we need timber, which we have, stone, planks, and we need roof tiles, which are made out of clay. That's what that fourth thing is out there. So we would need to set those up. So we need to set up stone and clay and roof tiles, or import them if we wanted to from, at our trading place. But I think what I want to do, I want to have a road. I'm just going to do that for looks purposes. And we're going to run a road, I think from this intersection right on up, first I'm going to put in, I'm going to go to mining and build a mining pit right here. Like so. Then we will build a road that connects that and goes right by our stone and comes down here and connects into our little village. Okay. Then we're going to put a stone quarry right here, right next to the stone. And that will be, just to make sure, we'll make this the highest priority, and once it's done, we can get the other thing going, and we can also start hauling logs out there to those two, the quarry and the mine right away, or the pit and the mine. I say it's a quarry and a pit, I guess. So we've got 12. We have 24 people. Everything's back to normal. Even though we lost people, we're back to normal. Our troops are coming back from their successful, but somewhat tragic little trip. And when they get back up here, we will disband them, and they can go back to their lives and back to their work. Now, what's happened, notice we have no supplies, no armed military supplies. What's going on now is they are in here. See, one spear, one of one shield. So what we want to do, if we were to build them up again, we could only get 17 because we lost, we have more people, but we lost 3 weapons when they died. So what we're going to do, now that we're making a little money, see this, now that we're making some money in the trading post, and we've got the better pricing, we're going to go in here to military, and we'll pay to get a route for spears, and we're going to say import, and we'll just do a small amount, like 5, and then we'll go down to shields, open up that route, import some shields. So what will happen now? We'll be buying a group of, whenever we can afford them, we will buy spears and shields, and they will go into they will try to go into our inventory, but what will actually happen is that our families that can take them will actually take them into their homes if they have males who are unarmed, so to speak, and that will give us the opportunity to get a full complement of militia to help defend ourselves. So now we're going to get the stone quarry set up and the clay pit, and we've got another thing we want to build that goes along with that, an industry. This one right here, the clay furnace, and we actually need some stone to build that. So we'll have to let that stone quarry get up and running first. And it's almost done. We need one more timber to be hauled up there. And I think this is it right here. And we've almost filled up those houses again. Our popularity is over 75, and we're getting 2 families a month. Okay, we've got stone cutters, so let's get somebody working on that. And we've got the clay pit. No, we don't. It's still being built. Here comes some logs up to it. There we go. Get a builder up there to build that clay pit, and we'll be ready to go with that aspect of it. And do we have... Yeah, we already have 20 stone. So we're going to build this guy, which is the clay furnace. And he can go right there. Our wood cutter, how are we doing on the wood cutting? Actually quite well, I'm just having him there. But I don't want him to cut. Can we limit his area? Advanced. Limit his work. Just the side looks like we... How do you do that? I don't want him to cut. How do we do this? I don't know how to do that. Shoot. Limit the work area. Adjust the side looks like you hold. No. Okay, set the work area, adjust the work area. Plus it. It shows, oh, it's control, I see. It's control and scroll like that. There we go. There we go. So we want to make sure that he's not cutting into the berries or into the animals, and that should be good right there. So we'll let him cut out this section for a while, and we can move him over here or anywhere else that we want to. All right, do we have the pit built? Not yet. All right, there we do. Let's get somebody on it. We got 14. Man, we're running out of spaces. All right, we need more housing. It does not have to be so big. That's beautiful. 6 houses right there. That's beautiful. Okay. And this guy here, how big are you? He doesn't really need it right yet. Okay, we need to get plank production. Do we have planks anywhere? Saw pit. Let's see if we can move it over here.
Come on, people, get to work.
And go. And we can up the priority of that. And what's going on here? We've got nothing inside. Yeah, there we go. We just bought spear, 5 spears and 5 large shields. But you'll notice it's not in our inventory at all. It has just gone into the city, and now see we can do 27 because we have more weapons. We actually have 28 spears and 27 shields. A little weird. And yeah, okay. Do we have anybody on this? We don't. Get somebody on it. Oh, and this is fully replenished, so get somebody on that. Let's look. Are there any bandits out there for us to go attack? No. Nope. Okay, what did we just finish? The saw pit, okay. Put somebody on that. And what we need to do, 3 more of level 2s, which would be very easy to get. I'd rather do them down here. 1, 2. We can do this one. Make it the highest priority. Make sure that upgrade happens.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
Okay, what's going on now with our ability to upgrade this? We still need the planks and the roof tiles. Did we build this? Oh, it didn't finish yet. Are we saying there's not enough? I don't get this. Nothing's stored. Oh, we're not working the logging. That's one of the problems. But we have some logs, so that's, now what's happened? Oh, bandit camp. Here we go. Pause. Okay, it's over here where we can get to it pretty easily. So let's form up our militia. It won't let me do anything. Why can't I do anything? We can do 27, so let's send them down here. What does that mean? What's this? Have I hit some strange key that I didn't mean to hit? Okay, you guys stop running and then walk. Where did that bandit camp go? I lost it. Oh, come on. There it is, down here. So you guys walk down there.
Advance! Stand and fight!
And we'll just walk. There we go. So now you can see we've got 7 spears, but we don't have any shields. And we don't always have the money to buy what we want. And we bought a few large shields. We're still growing. 18. We're blocked for houses right this minute. And let's get somebody on this clay furnace to make our tiles. There, we got some leather to export. And bandits stole 6 berries. We can live with that, I think. Here's our troops. They're in good shape. We need to... Oh, the enemy's just come out. So let me look for some high ground. I think really... right there about as well as we can do. So he's going to charge into us. And we'll go to a more balanced attack. And he's losing men like people, and he's already toast. We'll go to run. And come down here and get our spoils. See, the other army came out from where? He got, where? Here. He got some mercenaries, probably send them to that camp, but he's too late. We've already got it. New message, we will add that to our treasury. And we'll see if they're, did we miss any? I think that's it, but look at our influence, 1.3 thousand. So we are going to claim with influence Goldhof right up here. And we're going to tell our troops we can find them. It's so easy to flip in and out of the high and low view. Let's send our nicely more experienced troops back here, have them run all the way. All right, I want to, as soon as that one, this isn't done yet, so we're going to upgrade that to level 2. And we're going to upgrade this one to level 2. I'm trying to do the upgrades to the ones that are closest to the ones. All right, we've claimed a region. We've gotten our first kind of victory, if you will. We've gotten a new region. Now we're going to dismiss our valiant fighting men. And they go back to work, and we can see if we raise them again, now we would get 32. And we've got 34 spears and 32 shields, so we just need a few more of each. So I'm going to say, why don't you buy us 2 spears? And 4 light shields. Or large shields, I mean. Okay. And we've got a little bit of money. We're basically just using the leather to buy the weapons at this point. We're not making enough to make big money on them. And part of that's just because I haven't really... So we could be putting goat pens in these houses and increasing the number of hides we're getting. Okay. And it seems like we're not making any planks. I thought we do. Why aren't they making any planks? And why aren't you making any logs? What's going on here? And I think I would like another, well, no, I would like another hitching post out here. And I'm going to go ahead. No, we don't have any money. Never mind. I'm not going to go ahead. All right, so 3 out of 5. We got one going. We've got 2 of them being upgraded. That will put us, whoops. That will put us at our next level and make us a large village. High approval rates. And we're not making, this is not working at all. Nothing is happening. We have timber. Did this not work when we moved it?
Come on, people.
I think something went wrong there.
Gets raining like this white looking out bed. That head. I tell him maybe it's screaming or.
We must have purchased the rest of our weapons, yeah. We have them all now. We could stop importing for a while. It wouldn't be bad to have some backup, but I think for now, we're just going to say don't trade. And don't trade. We have what we need. Well, that's weird. Okay, I'm a little confused. 34 shields. We have none in stock. I think we're 2 shields short. Import 2. Okay. All right. We just aren't making any planks. We've got our roof tiles. Now the tiles, I expect, yes, we're overproducing and they're pretty decent things. So we're going to go here to trade. And we're going to go to crafting, no, I think it's construction. The roof tiles will trade for 8. So we're going to have to wait till we have a little money. We can trade this leather. Okay, got our enemy coming in 200 days. There, we just bumped up one. Now we have to decide what direction do we want to go. Okay, we've got these 2. There's one other one in this direction where we could get a firewood cart and a food cart, and they're considered permanent market stalls, and they provide a passive income of bread as long as the region has enough regional wealth. So I'm thinking region does not pay the transport fee, but what do we pay? I'm assuming it's going to drain our budget a little bit to get food in there, but it would give us bread and firewood. Nah, since I don't understand it, I don't want to use it. I think I'd like to go maybe get charcoal kilns to convert firewood into charcoal. So what'll happen is if there's firewood there, they'll burn firewood for no. If there's, they'll burn whichever they can get. And since you can make 1 firewood into 2 charcoal, it really makes refueling cheaper. and might even allow us to do some exporting of some of our fuel. Yeah, let's go with that. And we've got some open slots. Let's build. Assume that's an industry. Dyers, weavers. I don't know. What was that we just bought? This charcoal kiln. Construct 2. Well, construction, it costs us 2 timber. Then it's going to take firewood and turn it into charcoal. The firewood's going to be down here in our storage. So let's rotate this around and put it out away from the, here we go, close to this, but not too close to cramp our style here. And marketplace wise, '19 and 17. How many houses do we have? 21. Maybe we could expand the market a little bit. Let's go. Add 4 more slots like that. And I would like to expand this. And are we still not making? Okay, let's put somebody in here and see if we can get some action on this saw pit. And we don't have any money to buy. There, we've got a little bit from that. Let's put somebody working on this charcoal kiln, and we'll take our 132 firewood, convert some of it into charcoal, which is a more efficient source of heat for our villagers. And we made a little bit of money. Tell you what we need. Do we have any hides? We really need, man, should have done some goats. Are we making any planks at all? Something's gone wrong. We can't make planks. There, finally. This should make planks. There we go. There we go. We got a worker making planks. We finally made some planks. Ugh, took long enough. Do we have any money? No, we don't. We have a little bit to sell. Oh, I see. We're still buying shields and spears. We don't need them. We can stop that expense for a while. No, well, that's a no trade. This one, no trade. Okay. We can stop that expense. And there we have a little bit of money. Let's start making goats. They're 25 apiece. Let's start investing in our economy a little bit. Where are we? 21. Shoot, we're locked on people again. Do we want more people? Here, we can upgrade our church. Let's do that. I don't recall any messages. There aren't any bandits out there anywhere. We would love some. No, there aren't. Okay, this is picked out. So he's running a market stall, exactly what we don't want. Can we upgrade this? Yes. Let's upgrade our storehouse.
This is heavier than it looks.
Okay, our fuel. A little bit of money. More goats. Okay, now our warehouse is bigger. We'll put more people in it.
Gave the old ox a handful
And
of
we'd
money
love for
on
this
the back.
tanner
He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new
to stop running that clothing. We'd love for one of these guys to pick that up.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
I think we just did. I think that's what's happening. I note to developer, if you or someone you know happens to see this, it would be, one, it'd be very useful to be able to, maybe I can do it. If I go to this, can I tell, I'm hitting tab. I'd love to be able to tell who's running this. And I'd love to be able to look at this and see which market stall they're running. And now we can reassign here, which hopefully he won't be doing a market stall. And then I think we had the same problem. Where was our firewood guy? He's here. Yeah, he's running one too. I'm going to take him off and hopefully get that stall picked up by this guy. And we should be able to, honestly, we should be able to just say, okay, you're available, you run that stall. Not have it just be the whim of whatever happens. Because this dance we're having to do to reassign is not really a good way to play.
This is heavier than it looks.
Well, it's got charcoal and firewood in it. That's good. He still hadn't picked it up. Gotta get in there and make the stuff. All right, so let's wrap up right there. I think we have picked up our first territory. And the key, of course, was going out and defeating those bandits, which then gave us the influence we needed to get that done. Have we upgraded our church? Yes, we've upgraded our church. You notice I've never put anybody in the church. And you kind of don't need them, I don't think, most of the time. We got a lot of tile roofs. Did we ever start exporting those things? I don't think we could afford the trade route before. Construction, rooftops. Let's buy a trade route for this. So those roof tiles. And let's say that we want to export down to 10. We'll hold 10 back for construction purposes. We'll sell the rest at 8 apiece. So that should be good money there. And in that spirit, I actually think, because this is a distance, I'm going to put another family on this. And see, they have a trading post, and I don't know why, because what would they trade? I don't even know what they would trade. And what's this? Work area is empty, the berries. You can go off for a while. Alright, we are housed out again. Again. Alright, let's stop right there. Pretty good progress, I think. The big thing, of course, we expanded one region, so we're like 1/7 of the way to our goal. But we're not even close to 1/7 because getting the last ones and, actually fighting the other baron for these is going to be a much bigger task than the little play stuff we're doing right now. So in the next episode, I think we'll stabilize this town, and then we'll go out and look into how we would expand and build a village over here and make this a contributor to our kingdom. So I hope you're enjoying this. I'm certainly enjoying playing it. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next join us for our next Manor Lords video. Thank you.